Okay.
We're back. We're back.
Okay, we're back. Okay, so now we're gonna do Sean, right? We're gonna do Soul.
Movie. So I picked Soul.
What is this place?
What's your name, honey?
I'm Joe. I teach middle school band. Got it, go for it! Today started out as the best day of my life.
Back here tonight, first show's at 7.
Yes! Woohoo! You know what that's gonna say? Joe Gardner. I did it. I got the gig.
Must have been sudden for you.
Wow! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Help! I'm not done! Oh my goodness! Huh? Is this heaven?
No, it's the great before. This is where new souls get their personalities, quirks, and interests before they go to Earth.
Meet 22.
I don't want to go to Earth.
Stop fighting this.
I don't want to.
Okay, look, I already know everything about Earth, and I don't want anything to do with it.
You're missing out on the joys of life, like pizza. I can't smell. We can't taste either?
All that stuff is in your body.
No smell, no taste.
Or touch. See?
Okay, I get it. Wow, it's my life.
Is all this living really worth dying for? You're still alive?
Can you help me get back?
No way!
There I am. What are we waiting for?
Wait, not me!
This weird.
What is it?
151,000 souls going to the great beyond every day, and I count every single one of them. The count's off.
From 2020, a Pixar movie directed by Peter Docter. Screenplay by Peter Docter, Kent Powers, Mike Jones, and the music was from John Baptiste, Trent Reznor, and Attica Ross. Had to give those
Oh yeah,
guys
definitely have to give the music
props. So Jamie Foxx is the lead. This is an animation, it's Pixar. So Jamie Foxx, Daveed Diggs, Tina Fey. Those are the top 3 that you need to kind of know about. And I mean, I thought it was beautifully done. There's one line from the movie that can kind of wrap this up, for me anyway,
Right.
but your spark might not be your passion, and your passion might not be your spark.
That was brilliant.
That, you know, what you love to do in your passion might not be what you
end up meant to doing do.
what you end up doing, or
Right.
maybe I have the words mixed up, but whatever. And the reverse, the passion might not be your spark. You know, you might be really good at, you know,
ironing,
or
playing piano.
or being, you know, just helpful to other people, and that's kind of your spark.
Yeah,
But your passion is painting, you know.
right.
So being good for other people, maybe you go into healthcare or something like that, you know, where
Right.
you're helping other people, but you know, you paint on the side. And you do
Right,
your thing.
right.
So it just, I thought that was like a really brilliant line to put in there. The story, if anyone sees the commercial, you can kind of figure it out that the main character, he's a jazz musician who has basically just gotten his like
Big break.
big break, and he dies, and he's trying to get back to Earth to be there, and the story takes off from there, and you learn about all these different things, and he learns about himself and his little comrade there that he's got to teach, because he's a teacher, actually. He's a music teacher, and he's teaching this he's trying to teach this girl or find out what her spark might be, so she can move on to Earth. But she's been there for like ever. Like she, you all those little comments like, "Oh, Mother Teresa, yeah, she couldn't stand me." Like she had been there.
Yeah.
She makes all these comments about
Socrates and all those guys.
like her number is 20, and they're on like 45 billion, number 45 billion 100, and she's 20. So she's been there a while. She's been waiting to get to Earth, but she really doesn't want to go because she's happy where she is. But Jamie Foxx's character kind of helps her out on that path. So I loved it. I thought it was a great movie.
I hate animation, any kind of animation, whatever. And I was dreading watching this movie because I don't like animation at all. But I got it, and I left it till the end. I was like, oh God, now I've got to watch this movie. I was friggin' blown away by this movie. It was brilliant. It was so deep and cosmic in a not a throw up way, but it was just so well done. I was blown away. I couldn't even believe it. It was something you all have to see. And the visuals were outstanding. I'd love to meet the person who actually thought of it, wrote it, made it, right? But I got to tell you, it was something that I could probably watch 15 times and get something new out of it every time. But it astounded me how good it was.
Well,
go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. The Peter Docter also directed Toy Story, Monsters Inc., Inside Out,
And
all
I don't
Pixar
like those.
movies. So, and he wrote this. So,
Oh, he wrote it?
yeah, he was one of the screenplay. Him, Peter Docter, Kent Powers, and Mike Jones. Were the three writers of it.
I was blown away. It's so good. It's so good.
I was saying that. Really, does Pixar ever make a bad movie? No, they never do. So, I bring up, okay, they're kind of very ambitious in their philosophy. I mean, you think it's like I don't even know, like, I hate to use the word like cartoon, but
Cutesy.
it's like cutesy. But actually the stuff behind it is pretty philosophical and deep.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. The artwork is always meticulous. It's just, they're meticulous.
And brilliant. And
Yes.
how they did it.
But in this movie, I was impressed with some of the concepts. Like the afterlife had many profound ideas, and the final realization by Joe, who is Jamie Foxx, was a total surprise for me. I didn't go where I thought it was going to go. And I love that. It went someplace way more interesting than where what everybody tells you. You're just like, okay, it's predictable. No, it didn't go there. The story is really good. The animation is superb. The music is fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's a movie for everyone. You can have your children, and you can have you, and you can have your grandparents, and they'll all love this movie. Yeah. So I loved it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. So Jamie Foxx, Joe, I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
He's, obviously he dies. He's going to, wherever you go after that. And he doesn't want to go there because he got his big break.
It's like, wait a
so
second,
he jumps
I'm not
off
dying.
and ends up with the souls that are before they go to Earth. I like the concept that a couple of things that they send them to a different, like almost like a house or mushroom or whatever it is to get the personality. Yeah.
Or a mushroom,
whatever it is.
or a garage.
It's the shape. I really like the artwork, but it's to get the personality. So you're gonna be a narcissist.
Yeah,
you're
you're
gonna be
gonna
an
be-
empath. You're gonna be an asshole. Whatever. And so, and I think it's funny. And then you have all these instructors that are gonna try to find the soul's passion, whether it's archery or piano, whatever. And then so they give them what's gonna be their passion and their personality, and they send him off. And because he jumped off, trying to escape, going into wherever you go, they think he's a teacher, so they force him to teach this number 20 But what you learn in the film is that, to me, the idea that I like was that it's not about it's not it's not about finding your passion. It's about just enjoying what you're doing in general.
That's why I liked it.
That's why I like it because most people, if you notice, there's a lot of people who, because a lot of times we we put kids in school and you gotta what you want to do in life and everything, and that's just too young, and you see people change their what they're into. Like it could be somebody 30 years old. You're like And when I went to college, I was taking psychology, and I had a classmate who was like, well, to me, what by then he was old, but he was really probably in his 50s. And he was taking art. And I was like, oh, wow, art. And he said, yeah, I just decided I changed I was doing psychology and now I just want to do art. So, because I was taking some art course too. So, and that's when I realized, your taste changes. Yeah. So that's the point the movie's trying to make. Don't get caught up on what your passion is going to be. More like whatever it is, just enjoy. It's kind of like somebody said, whatever you do, give it 110%. If I suck at something, I'm going to suck 110% at it. So it's just more about enjoying it. And that's kind of what I thought the message was of the film.
Yeah, I thought that also too, because remember the young man, right? Is just loves his life.
What's the thing? He's
kind of sees
oh my
through
God,
music.
pizza. Oh my God, he's just enjoying everything about being in the city. It's like, the subway, whatever. He's like, the kids say, oh, it's beautiful. So
he's like, it's just pizza.
And that's the thing about those kind of films, Pixar or Disney, whether now they commercial, that they're cartoons, but they always have a deep message. Like you always gotta.
That's true.
If you're gonna watch a Disney film or a Pixar, you better have your hanky. Yeah, you're watching a cartoon, but trust me, you're gonna be crying. So and this movie really, the music was unbelievable. It was amazing. The jazz of Jean Baptiste, and I was really impressed with when they did, like, he's playing the piano, the fingerings, because I'm a musician, so I'm always aware of that stuff. And I was like, wow, they actually have the fingerings down. Yeah. So this is just, really breaking ground in animation, and I'm also draw. So I love that stuff. So because I'm always approaching from an artist too. So yeah, I was blown away at so many different levels.
Me too. I was blown away by it.
Okay, so are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be Patty.
I give it a 10.
I give it a 10.
Or 15.
Give it a 10. Yeah.
I give it a 10.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Let me tell you. I want you to smash that like button. I want you to subscribe, and I want you to write a review on iTunes. Can you do that for me? Thank you.
Please,
you can
Daddy.
review the movie. We can review us. So yeah, smash it. We're back.